Welcome to Pat's Cast, the unofficial Regina Pats podcast. I'm Matt,
I'm Chris.
and this is the episode for September 23rd, 2018.
He's got Platt with him, feeds him in the middle. Duncan Pierce shoots and scores. Duncan Pierce, his first career Western Hockey League goal. Step away from Alex Protas and pass a left wing position. He's across the right blue line into the middle for Hyman. Backhand shot, scores! Oh, what a goal, Aaron Hyman! His second in as many games, and the Pats lead 1-0.
Okay, we got lots to go over today. It was a busy week with rosters. We had our opening games. Why don't we get right into our game review? We had a home and home with PA. Kind of went the way I was expecting. What do you think?
Yeah, they're going to be the best team, one of the best teams in the whole conference, so not unexpected. Kind of like last year, we got whooped the first game on the road and came back and had a better effort in the second game. I think it took them a couple periods to get their legs in the first game, like you could tell.
Yeah.
All those new guys, new to the league, so.
Not only do we have new guys, but we had people just returning from their respective NHL camps with Henry, Max Paddock, and Lysician both getting back within days. So, I mean, the outcome wasn't great, but not terribly surprising either.
Yeah, you can see the third period they came out with some jump, and they played pretty well in the first 10 minutes of that third period.
The first game in PA. Yeah, I agree. It looked good, and they just, I don't know. PA is a better team, and they're going to be better all year.
Yeah,
we were saying it might be the flip side of a streak here this year. The 15-game Pats winning streak against PA came to an end, and it could be
another one the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Game 2 in Regina, it was better. It looked a lot better.
Yeah,
but again, it's just a better team, a stronger team. I guess what's kind of concerning is the lack of scoring that we're seeing, or even scoring chances.
Yeah, there was definitely, we had a lot more shots in the second game. I guess not a lot more, but more consistent shots throughout the game. But yeah, quality scoring chances were pretty few. And the power play looks terrible. But I mean, you need guys back. They need to work on that, obviously, because Lysician and Henry, you can't practice a power play for while they're gone and then all of a sudden throw them in and expect it to work, right?
Yeah.
You need
And
time.
It's not that they're bad, but you could just see the comfort. Yeah, the passes weren't bad. They were just not even to a person.
Yeah.
They just don't know each other that well yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, that 5-minute power play that we had, that was a joke. I don't even know if we got set up in their end.
No.
But that was
not good at all.
It was a winnable game. If they would have scored there.
Yeah.
Who knows where we would have went.
You hope to get one at least, and then a second one's a bonus kind of on a 5-minute-er. So, but yeah, it was a little rough, but it's early and it's not unexpected.
No,
so.
and going into this season, we weren't expecting miracles or anything, so it wasn't unexpected what the outcome of these games. I was fine with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible. I don't know any players you want to comment on. Seeing Gurney playing, I think he might spend a lot of time in the box.
Yeah, I guess picking him for first goal wasn't the best option, but
yeah. Well, okay, Aaron Hyman getting both first goals for both games. The guy, he's making a case for himself.
Yeah, he knows the situation, right? So he's out there trying to do as best as he can, but I think he needs to play a little better D. He gave up that a 2-on-1 pass through his legs, kind of, and he's there to play defense, not score goals. But he knows the situation, so he's trying to do it all right.
He is on the bubble for sure. A little more speaking of 20-year-olds, a little more insight into our 20-year-old situation now. Just last night, Saturday night, getting some news from Montreal on Cale Fleury's situation. Yeah,
so he got cut from Montreal Canadiens camp, but sent to Laval AHL team, and he still hasn't signed a contract. So it's.
I guess I don't know how that works. Obviously, I don't. How can a guy play multiple games, get reassigned, and still not have any sort of contract?
I guess it's still a tryout, right? So they have his rights. It says tryout, I guess, like for the team, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's and if he doesn't make the team, they'll send him back to Regina, and if they don't want to offer him a contract, they don't want to offer him a contract. So and if he gets a contract, he's gone for sure. So like I'm sure he'll go AHL or even ECHL.
Okay.
I
So
think
there is still a chance
that he's
coming back.
Yeah, there's still a chance, I think. But how much of a chance it
Yeah,
is?
I was going to say,
Pretty,
what's the
I
percentage?
think that's probably on the lower half of 50-50, right? Like,
Okay.
I don't know. Like, you have no idea, right? It's what do they think of him? How it's what they think of him, and what are the chances they're going to give him a contract?
Right.
So,
It may clear up our 20-year-old situation a little bit. I guess we have 3 20-year-old spots. We're almost certain now Scholler has to. I mean, getting an A.
yeah, he's on the team, I assume. Like, I
You
assume
have
he's
to.
in 100%.
You have to think that.
And you think Dumba's gone. You can't have a backup 20-year-old. So,
No.
So that's one gone and one for sure. And then you think Puto's a for sure as well, because they wouldn't keep him around being injured
Right.
if we weren't keeping him.
And he's on the calendar.
And he's in the calendar. Wow. So
But
it's
then
Hyman, right? So
I know, right? So I don't know.
Mind you, look how many guys got traded off of last year's calendar.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I know.
I don't think the GM makes calendar.
Yeah, we might be digging a little too deep,
Yeah.
reading between the lines there. Who's on the calendar? But
But when you're wearing an A, I think you're on the team. So
right. So Kale Fleury is the only guy left from all our guys that went out to NHL camp.
yeah, he's
so
the last guy that hasn't come back. So
that's sort of nice. I mean, last year it was a while till we got our
Yeah.
guys back. So
Steele and Maher were gone for a while. They played some
Mhm.
games. So
yeah, so we can start that gelling a little bit sooner, which is good for us. I think we need all the time
yeah,
with them that we can get.
definitely.
Just so speaking of Puto, injury updates. He's day to day still?
No,
On the listing?
Puto was 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6. Okay, it was
And then-
Dubinsky that was day to day.
Yeah, and somebody else
So-
was day to day. I can't remember.
So that's
offhand.
good. Saw him yesterday. He wasn't in the walking boot, I think.
No, I think I see him as well. I'm pretty sure that was him, and he
Yeah.
jogged up the stairs.
Yeah.
He looked like he was moving all right.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was sitting by us.
Yeah.
That time. So he's looking better. Gavlis still on the
Suspension.
suspension
He's
list.
got what is it? Was it 6 total?
6 total games.
So 5 regular season. So 3 more to go.
Did you see that hit? Did anybody
No.
comment on it?
It was preseason, so
Yeah.
you never know, right?
Yeah. So I can't say too much about it, but obviously it was bad enough that they.
Yeah. Well, and in the release or the interview with Ron Robinson, he said there's a new sheriff in town for discipline and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
there could be a new standard this year, maybe a little more strict. So you never know, right?
Okay. Around the league, I mean, opening weekend for everyone is. I like this. I don't know if they always do it, but the home and homes. I mean, that's a fun way to start
Yeah.
the year. I think,
Yeah, get a little rivalry, division action going on.
and certainly a little bit of a shake-up in our Eastern Conference here.
Yeah, no, for sure. All 3 teams that were at the
We're-
top of the heap last year
Now
both
at the
got
bottom.
lost both
Yeah.
games.
Which is good. I mean, that's what we expected. Saskatoon really took it to
Swift Current last night,
Swift. Yeah.
8-0. Kirby Doc with the hat trick there.
Yeah, they could be. I mean, we're expecting a lot from them, but I mean, everyone's looking at PA and Brandon. Saskatoon could.
Yeah, they're gonna be right there, I think, as well. So
And I was looking; they had over 6,000 fans.
oh,
To
that's
their-
good.
So that's good.
Yeah,
I mean, season openers usually get a bit more, but that's a good
Hopefully-
amount. Yeah.
Hopefully, people realize that they're gonna have a good product and not miss out like Moose Jaw did last year.
Yeah. And now Moose Jaw's selling tickets.
Yeah, they sold more season tickets this year. You missed the boat.
Yeah.
The boat was last year.
Yeah, I don't. And I mean, that's maybe because people got hyped up in the playoffs, even though it was only
2 rounds.
2 rounds. But
yeah.
I
So
don't
maybe
know.
the part-time fans are thinking they're gonna go more this year. I don't know. Like,
yeah, they
Clearly
don't have a
not.
podcast to keep them up to date.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
if they listen to that, they would know it's not going to be so good. But just looking around the league, I want to give a bit of a shout out here to the Dub Fanholics Facebook page. We got a guy on there, Matt Higgs, released his own power rankings, WHL power rankings. Just looking at it, he has Lethbridge number 1. I think they're ranked CHL number 3.
Yeah.
They lost this weekend, so they might go down.
They split with
But,
Medicine Hat.
I mean, it's only 2 games.
Yeah.
Who knows, right? Then he has Spokane, Portland, Vancouver, Brandon in 5, PA down in 7.
Yeah, I think that's a little low. Portland's a little high.
Yeah, I would have put PA a bit higher, but
Yeah, Brandon lower, I think.
yeah, he's got Edmonton after PA, Tri-City, Kamloops, Saskatoon at 11. Again, this is all preseason
Yeah.
stuff that nobody really has too good of an idea, but
Like Edmonton's a little high as well. Saskatoon should be higher. Yeah. But yeah, it'll all shake out.
fairly accurate. So, yeah, props to him for doing that. Get some discussion going. Again, relating back to this fan Dubaholics, I wanted to go to the question of the day. I was going to just put it on Twitter of what people thought the Pats where we would end up, but they did a poll. I'm just going to blatantly steal their information here. So they had over 100 votes, which I think would be more than we get. So they asked where they see the Pats ending in the East Division. 59 people said they'd miss the playoffs.
15 out of 100.
100 and some, I don't know, I
100 some.
could add it up, but about 110, 115 or so votes.
Oh yeah, that's not a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
option.
it's the highest.
Yeah, highest percentage.
Highest. Most people picked that.
Yeah.
The next was 53 votes with the wild card.
Okay, so pretty close.
That's where I am. I'm on a wild card. Maybe.
Yeah.
It was preseason. I don't know about now after seeing.
Well, it all depends what happens in the
Saskatoon and-
East. Like I think we're gonna be 4th at a bare minimum, right?
Mhm.
So it all depends what happened. I mean, in the Central, what happens in the Central? See
Right.
how because it was pretty weak last year, and I don't see a lot of those teams making a jump like the Eastern teams did this year.
Mhm.
Like it's going to be every team might be a little better, but how much better? Like I don't think
They all got a little better.
Yeah,
So it's going to
just-
be similar.
Yeah, and I don't think
No.
there's a standout team other than Lethbridge, right? But it
Yeah.
all depends on their goalie situation. So I think that is the big question mark in Lethbridge.
Yeah.
So,
And then there was just a smattering of votes, first, second, third. So
well,
large majority say wild card or miss
whoever
playoffs.
picked second. That's some wishful thinking. I
Well, a
think, to
couple
be
people
honest.
picked first. I
Wow.
think they were just
just
trying to skew the results a little
Yeah.
bit there. This is where we benefit being from an unofficial podcast. We have no affiliation with the Pats, and they can't control what we say. So
but
we
we're
all
not
got
here
this.
we're not here to slag on anybody or anything. But
No, but-
we'll put our 2 cents on these.
Yeah,
things
these
that come up.
little this bonus options we got here, season ticket holders. If anyone didn't see it, you now have the opportunity to go to the Pats Alumni Lounge for $10 a game, or $150 for the whole season, and that'll get you down into this alum lounge they have, but only during intermissions and pregame, I believe. Now, you're asking, what do you get down there? You get a private bar, private washroom, and you get to hang out with Pat's alum. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it was that area kind of by that Leopold's thing.
Oh yeah,
You
around
got-
the glass.
yeah,
there.
and you got to sit down there. I thought, okay, fine. You get a kind of a different experience, get to go down there. No, it's not even those seats. It's just some,
No, it's a room underneath.
that
Yeah.
you go in between. And then I thought, private bars are like free drinks? No, I don't
No.
think so.
Just a private bartender.
yeah,
Yeah. So
and a washroom. And
Yeah.
I'm struggling on this.
yeah, I don't really see it. Well, they obviously did it up for the Memorial Cup because I know there's tons of guys back and they all mingled down there and stuff. And
Right. So basically,
the guy I know that works, does stats and stuff for the WHL. So he has access to that and stuff. And he said, oh yeah, so and so's here, so and so's here. Everybody came back from the Memorial Cup,
Right.
right? So because most guys are done playing, so they're like, oh, we'll come back and hang out and
right.
VIP. So
But
now
that's
they're
the
just
Mem
trying.
Cup.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're just trying to make a little extra coin, I guess, or an experience. But I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound
I
too
know.
exciting
I-
at all.
I could see the meeting. They were sitting there going, "We got this thing. What are we going to do with it?"
Yeah.
Well, we can offer, and then people. Then they probably said, "That's not really enough to get people there." Well, okay, we'll have alum there. I'm thinking,
Who's gonna be back?
who
Yeah, like
on a
bunch
on
of
a,
old guys that
on
are
a
like
random
retired. A random Wednesday night.
yeah, a Wednesday night. You're gonna fly someone in, like I don't know, like I don't totally see the value with it. Maybe if you got a free
Yeah.
drink,
Yeah.
then it's your $10 and go.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know.
But
It's-
for a bathroom and a couch, y- sorry,
yeah.
I probably won't be doing that.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
But if you don't do that,
Got
can
other
also-
options.
you can spend your $10 on parking,
Ooh.
premium parking. And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, man, that's not even that close. It's this new sort of lot on what end is that? The west, the
West
far
end.
west.
Yeah, right beside the Louvain there.
Right. For $10 game. That's almost as much as we pay for a game ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're not even really that close. The only thing I think is you get priority exit.
Yeah, but if you park there, you can get out pretty quick because it's I don't know.
But they're not letting. I don't think they'll let you park there unless you pay.
No. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you were parking there to begin with already, like, you get
Yeah.
out pretty quick, especially
Right.
if you're going north, because you
North,
right
yeah.
and then a right.
Yeah.
So it's pretty quick exit if you're going north out of that spot. So, I mean, it's not the worst spot. Like, it's a pretty good spot to park already, but
Right.
But to pay $10 to park there,
$10.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that at all.
Oh man. Maybe if you got that, they tied them together. You get the parking plus the lounge.
For $10 a game.
Someone that might be more appealing. Someone might do
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I know lots of people like to leave early, so they beat the rush, and then the rest of us we
Yeah.
just wait till the end,
Yeah.
and there'll be no
No
bottleneck.
No problem.
So-
There might be a
and-
few early exits this season.
Yeah,
too, so-
and I don't think the crowds are going to be as much this year, so
yeah.
exiting shouldn't be as big as issue this year as it was last year.
So I don't know. These things just seem a bit of a stretch and a bit of a money grab.
Yeah,
me.
a little bit. Yeah,
A little bit. Yeah.
yeah,
That being said, I do really appreciate all the free parking there is.
yeah. Well, the last owner, he made the deal with the exhibition grounds, and because they were charging, I don't know what it was, $2 or something.
It was $2.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we're not letting you charge for parking. We'll do a deal on the food or beer or whatever they
Yeah.
did. And said no parking.
Yeah, I remember
Crowd
that
charging.
when
Yeah.
they changed it. That was nice, and they're maintaining that. So,
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't kind of make a bit of a foot in the door to get.
Well, I think this is
parking.
the Pats are charging for parking, not the
Yeah.
exhibition grounds charging
Okay.
for parking, right?
Who
So,
knows? Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
So going into some of the other promotions, kind of your typical nights. Next Friday, so we had the home opener with the calendar. Nice calendar, actually, glossy.
Yeah, no,
It was
yeah,
good.
very nice.
Yeah,
Always enjoy that.
yeah. And then next week's the magnet schedule. So that's good. You can put it on your fridge, wherever. I don't know if you need another schedule.
Yeah.
Some September 30th post game skate. I don't know. Is that limited just to kids?
I don't know.
Is it supposed to be?
I think it's more geared towards the kids.
Get out there and do some
Prefer
on
if you brought a kid.
ice interviews. That might be good. Now this one, Pink in the Rink. That's sounds dirty. Pink in the Rink. That's the breast cancer
Yeah,
night,
the one they always have.
and they're doing it again with Swift Current. I remember before I was a season ticket holder, I thought, oh, we'll go to this game because I lived in Swift Current, so I thought, we'll go to this game. That's a sellout. That's a tough game to get into. So if you want tickets for that, you need to get that one early.
Yeah, 2 years ago it was we played Spokane, and that was the two shorthanded goals and
okay.
one penalty kill. I remember that game very, very clearly. That was an awesome game.
Yeah. So that one's always fun. Next SAS Milk Cup giveaway night. Might get a Pat's Cup there.
Yeah, they had those a couple years ago.
Okay.
A bunch of different cups throughout the season.
Bobblehead night. That'll be good.
Yeah,
If I can get one. Last year, the only one I got was that paddock one after
that they were just giving out.
they had so many.
It was the Don Cherry one that kind of got
Yeah, the Paddock, John Paddock hat.
Yeah,
bobblehead.
yeah, but the Don Cherry one was the limited one, where,
Right.
and then I seen guys walking out with a half a dozen, and I was just like, I could care less if I would have got one, but my buddy's son didn't get one, and they seen a guy walking out
Yeah.
with 6. I was like, really? That's kind of brutal.
And I don't
So-
know how many they have. I don't know if they've released that before, but it obviously wasn't a lot for Don Cherries.
Yeah,
but
and that was a whole like CHL thing, so it wasn't run by the Pats or anything.
I was seeing here November 10th. They have the Military Appreciation Night. I wonder if those will be. There might be some special jerseys that night.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be nice. Auction them off. Something else I probably can't afford.
Yeah.
You were saying if you won that 50-50 last night, you were going to go over to that guy.
Oh yeah, I would have offered him double what he paid for that
Yeah.
Friday night Memorial Cup jersey.
Yeah.
If I would have won the 50-50.
Yeah.
Girlfriend was only $300 off. That's the closest we've been in a long time to the 50-50.
Did you notice the tickets are different this year? They're all in chronological order. It's not like a smattering.
I had
You
a
didn't-
few of those last year where they were all like similar numbers
Yeah.
rather than like a 1 and then a 2 and then a 5 and then a 6. They were
Yeah.
all like 5-0. Like it was all the same kind of group of numbers.
These ones last night were all in order.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, it
always went in order, but at least you'd get like a random 10 numbers, not like a group of 10 almost. It's almost like you're just getting an arm length, so you just get 10 numbers in a
Right.
row.
And I know statistically it doesn't matter,
Matter
but
which-
sometimes it makes you feel better if you have a variety of
Yeah.
numbers. Like, I don't know. I know gambler's fallacy. Anyway, so there might be some jerseys there. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if they are or not. Teddy Bear Night, that's always a popular one. Get the kids out. Sunday games again. Like, I wish there was more. I mean, those are so good for families. Again, January 1st, there's a post-game skate. January 16th, First Nations Appreciation Night. I don't know what that'll entail. February 1st, again, the Don Cherry suits up, so those jerseys. I'm sure
they're
again.
doing that this year again.
They'll have some of those. Now, those were... Did you bid on those during the game, or was it after, or...
I can't remember. I wasn't really interested in those ones, so I didn't really pay attention.
They're a little ugly, but
Yeah.
might be a chance to get a gamer. Minor Hockey Night on March 2nd, and post-game skate again. And then Fan Appreciation Night, March 15th, final home game. Could be the last game of the season, too, that we'll get to see.
Most likely. Oh, maybe.
Never mind. We might make the wild card. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else you want to say about those? Any comments on that?
Who was the bobblehead? Does it say?
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
No, just bobblehead night.
Hmm,
Now,
alright.
can they do players, current players?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like it, does it?
No, like I don't. You can't sell them if they are. I think.
Because they can't. It's kind of like
Profit off.
college sports.
Yeah, you can't
sell
prop-
jerseys.
quote,
Well, they
unquote.
sell jerseys.
I know they sell jerseys, and the
Yeah, it's all
NCAA
that-
got
all that great
their
line.
hands spanked when people said, "Oh, you guys are pot calling the kettle black," and you could buy the jersey right from the NCAA. So
Yeah. So that's about it for this week. Looking ahead, we have Friday game. We have 2 home games this week, which is great. Friday we have Lethbridge coming in.
yeah, so that'd be another good test.
Good test. Yeah, that's
against one of the possibly best teams in the East here.
yeah. So that'll be a good benchmark, I guess, to see where we're at.
Yeah.
Be nice to get a win here. We have Sunday Moose Jaws coming in.
That'll be we gotta win these games against Moose Jaw and Swift Current.
Yeah.
Like, they're key wins here.
It'd be nice to at least get one win. If you go down, well, even 0-3, and then you're looking at 1-3, or God forbid 0-4.
Yeah, that'll be a tough start.
It's a tough start, but I think. What's your prediction here for these games? I think.
I think we'll probably lose to Lethbridge here. Like,
Yeah.
I think we'll look better.
I don't know what their little stint here is. If they have, if they're playing, if they're coming on the road and they're playing a Wednesday somewhere and then Friday. Too bad
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
get them on like a 3-3 or something.
Yeah.
We get them on the 1. So
I wonder if Moose Jaw's on a 3-3 on the Sunday game.
yeah, that'll be a tough game. But we'll see. It'll be good. Good test. Anything else you want to touch on here? give a shout out to OHL Fanboys. Their first episode, it was a good one. I liked his intro there. That was
Yeah, they had a
actually
really good. They had a really
it's
good
pretty
intro
funny,
for
yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the team by team breakdown that they had in the second half. I just listened to the first half banter.
Yeah.
Brian and Steve, that they have the best banter going.
They do.
It's awesome.
They do.
Like,
That reminds me. I don't know about the possibility of a tailgate. It might be one of those things that's better to ask for forgiveness than permission with the Brandt Center. But I don't know if, and I don't know if our weather is going to be good enough.
yeah,
But we might keep your ears open for some sort of tailgating event, unofficial.
I'm sure
of
there's going to be
course.
some more nice Sunday afternoons and stuff.
But I think that'd be fun. I do want to bug in your guys' ears. There is a game in December. We have a home and home with Moose Jaw.
Yeah, we'll
And
hit that up. We'll do both, I think, here.
yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Chris and I share a birthday, actually, December 17th. So we want to kind of make a bit of a weekend of it. And so we play the Friday, December 14th. Moose Jaw is in Regina. And then the 15th, we're on the road in Moose Jaw. So I don't know, that Saturday could be kind of a fun
Yeah.
road trip game.
Get out to Moose Jaw. Always nice to get out there.
Yeah.
Once a year.
So I know it's a little ways away, but mark that in your calendar, you guys. That would be a fun little road trip for us to do. And could stay and have some drinks or whatever that night. Have some fun.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
beforehand.
Know a couple
whatever.
people in Moose Jaw that'll probably go to the game too, so
Yeah.
we can maybe they'll come down and sit with us, or if they're too good and they sit in their box and
Right.
or whatever.
I have been trying to stir up a little bit of rivalry with the Moose Jaw Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
throw some shade.
Yeah. It should be fun to get a little banter. They didn't really respond to anything. They probably have a policy not to, I'm sure, but I'm trying to egg them on to a little bit of a fight. So, but all in good fun because I think both teams will need a bit of fun this year.
Yeah, something to laugh about. So
Good. You got anything else you want to talk about?
no, I think that's about it.
Okay.
I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be some roster moves this week, and
There may
such.
be. Yeah.
So
Hopefully have a little bit of an idea of our 20-year-old situation in the next couple of weeks. Get that all finalized. I
guess the goalie situation is figured out. They sent Woodside to the PA Mintos, so
Right.
it looks like Pacenti will be the backup if for whatever reason we
We might even see him this weekend against Moose Jaw, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't
with
know.
the day off
Yeah.
there, I think Paddock could play both. I think
Okay.
he played Friday Sunday. I wouldn't see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why not.
I'm not terribly in love with him starting against great teams, so maybe Moose Jaw and the Swift Currents that we see come
Yeah.
through.
He'll get those bottom feeders.
Yeah.
The time. Yeah, he's not going to play against these
I
Moose
wasn't-
Jaw,
yeah.
against the PAs and the Lethbridges.
Yeah.
So,
I wasn't terribly impressed with him in preseason, but that's okay. I mean,
that's
he's
what we
just
got.
he's a backup goalie, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I do want to remind you guys to follow us on Twitter and our new Instagram at WHL Patscast. Again, give us some feedback. I noticed, I don't know how the hell we got over 1,000 tweets, but we have well over 1,000 tweets now.
Yeah, I retweet a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I sit at work and I retweet
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so that was cool. I did not realize we were even that many. But
Work's been slow, so I've been on my phone. I don't get paid by the hour, so
okay,
if I'm on my phone, I'm not getting paid to work. So
okay. So that being said, we're active on Twitter. So
Yeah.
anything you guys want to know,
feedback's always good. Yeah, give us some ideas if you guys
Yeah.
want to hear something.
and
stuff.
you have some questions or ideas, we will work on them and talk about them on our next episode. Okay. Anything else you want to talk
no,
about?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, we will see you guys on Friday against Lethbridge.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks.